Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this? I walk like I talk like I act like I look like I think like my shit don't stink. I fuck like I suck like I ride like I taste like I look like my shit don't stink. I walk like I talk like I act like.
Maybe I was wrong, even once wasn't anything. So if we had another chance, I would never let you steal my lips. Bring me back to life.
What's up, y'all? Your girl finally gets to hit a fucking quad day today. Kerrigan reprogrammed all my training, and your girl gets a quad day again. So we're gonna film the whole thing, how I go through my working sets, back off sets, all that shit, and show you a typical quad day so that I can look like I finally lift again. Okay, we're gonna start with the abductor machine. I usually superset this with the adductor, but sometimes in gyms they're too far away. It doesn't make sense to superset shit because you look like an asshole. So we're starting with the abductor. We're gonna do a set of 30, 20, 20, and then fail. And yeah. Actually, I think Kerrigan's having me do less reps, but I'm not really into that today, so sorry, Kerrigan. I need to be warm because these knees, we'll see how they're feeling for these pendulum squats. And when you do these, you guys, I notice a lot of people, they don't feel it in their glutes, their abductors, whatever, because they're pushing out with their knees. You're pushing out with your knee, your abductor's not doing shit. Even though your knees are on here, you want to think about pulling out with your abductors. This fat that I'm holding right here, and you see how my knees aren't even against the pad right now? I'm pushing out here and not just going like that. Key tips. I honestly could take some time because they're on my pendulum right now. Me refers to it as mine. I don't know why I'm getting weird today. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, Kenzie's in her head right now.
I'm in my weird girl era. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh my God, you wanna know what it is? It's the oval nails.
It's the oval nails, because I don't think I can like claw anyone. That's exactly why. Can't even scoop my weed properly. Can't claw anyone. I'm all nervous and anxious in the gym right now. It's the fucking oval nails. Anyways, we're gonna take this shit to failure, and I'm gonna show you what failure looks like. Not when your little head decides you wanna be done, when your body is done. And this is a machine, so when I go to failure on here, what happens? I don't get hurt. I just can't move it anymore. That was it. Stay. Going to failure, stay. So unfortunately now we're gonna sit here until that man gets off the adductor machine because I need it. Cut. Action. Okay. I haven't been on this bitch in a minute, so we're gonna play around with weight. We'll do the same thing. 30, 20, fail. I also have a lot of girls tell me they like are uncomfortable doing this machine. Stop making everything fucking sexual. You want thigh gap? Don't do this. But if you don't want one like me and you want your back pose, you want the thickness there, you gotta do this shit. You wanna see your adductors in the off season. That's my personal goal. Boom. That should be fine. You really think about squeezing here. Don't just throw it around, squeeze. You should be able to hold this shit and feel some tension. Woo! 30 of these. Okay, I really underestimated the weight on that bitch. That hurt. Also, these shorts are a little tighter on me than they once were, so I kind of feel like I'm wearing underwear. I thought I was like, I'll feel myself when I left my house, and then the second I left my house and I had to cross the street during rush hour, I was like, ooh, no, I'm wearing underwear right now. Adductor slay. I need to stop saying slay. Somebody commented on my video the other day and they're like, I hate slay. And I was like, that's not very slay of you. And they're like, I love you, but I hate slay. And I was like, very unslay of you if you really think about it.
Interesting.
Isn't that right, Adrian?
Yeah, she's got me fucking saying it. Every time I fucking see her, I'm saying slay and shit.
Big slay.
Yeah.
So on that failure set, you guys, whatever that number is, that's what you're writing down in your beating next week. So I just got, what, 8, 9, I'll look back at the footage, 8, 9 reps next week. I am not getting off this machine until my failure set is at least 10. And that's here to progress, get stronger, and get huge. The end. All right, everyone, knee sleeve time. How you put them on, flip this bitch outside. These are Gym Reapers, code Kenzie if you don't hate me. See how the skull is there. You're going to put the little part around your ankle, then pull that bitch up like that. And these are a size large, for anybody wondering. All right, so we're doing the pendulum, but we need it to be very quad focused. So what I'm not gonna do is, even on most pendulum machines, it's gonna tell you glutes up, quads down. So when you're doing any kind of quad movement, you want your feet, your stance close together and as low on the platform as you can without your heels coming up. So if I wanted glutes, I'd be all the way up here. But since we're doing quads, we're gonna start here, pretty neutral stance, and we'll squat once to see if my heels come up or not. See, this is perfect. We're gonna start with a warm-up set of like 10 to 12, no weight on here. But if you've been on a pendulum, you know the machine itself is heavy. Boom. And when you do this too, you don't want your back to come off the pad. If your lower back hurts and you're going down here and your back is coming off, that's why your lower back hurts. You still want to brace, breathe in, crunch down your stomach, like someone's gonna punch you in the stomach, you're gonna push out, right? That's you're gonna brace before you go down on the squat. But now we're gonna add some weight to this bitch. We'll start with 225s. It's been a minute since I've done this, don't judge my weight. We're gonna try not to let Miss Ego get in the way today. It's been a minute since I've trained quads. Legs, let alone quads. Y'all know for a while, after my show, Kerrigan gave me 1 squat a week and that was all I got. So the way I'm out of breath from that is fucking embarrassing. Okay, so we just did our first warm-up set. If you haven't so we just did our first warm-up set. If you can't tell, this is my compound movement of the day. So when I do compound movements, I'm gonna do 1 to 2 warm-up sets, 2 working sets. Your first working set is gonna be like 2 to 3 reps shy of failure, and your last one is all out failure. This is our second warm-up set. I started with no weight and then I just added 225s. So we will see if I'm gonna be humbled or not. Whew. This knee better not act up. All right, everyone. First working set, I added, we have 225s and then 2 10s on there. I don't know, I decided not to be a little ego lifter, but we're gonna bring this, ideally, we want around like 10 reps. If I can get to 10 reps, this is too light for me in my opinion, because I wanna go like 2, 3 reps shy of failure here. But this is our first working set. It's not to full failure, but it should feel like you're getting pretty close. All right, last set, well not last set, last working set. We're putting my Gym Reapers prong belt on. Your stomach looks like this from the side. We'll all survive. Slay. Anyways, this I'm bringing until I'm down there and it doesn't come up anymore. I'm stuck at the bottom. And I'll show you how you can get out if you're stuck at the bottom and that you're not actually gonna die and you're not actually gonna hurt yourself. Fuck. I should have had that one. That was depressing. You see where I'm at right now? You just ninja roll out that bitch. Like that, and then take your belt off and you're good. Whew. So when you're stuck under here, I'm gonna do a back off set. I'll explain that when I get up there, but that's why there's weight on here. Take the weight off. Honestly, make sure you can get it up from the bottom before you do this, or have somebody help you, but this is what you're gonna do. Brace like you're doing a fucking squat. And it's up. But we're gonna do a back off set. So your back off set after your failure set, right? Honestly, you can usually drop your weight by like 25%. I just took my 25s off, put 2 10s on there, and you're going until you're basically failing again. So you want it to be like 15 plus reps I'm gonna slow down since the weight's not as heavy. Normally I go heavier, but I'm just gonna do longer time at the bottom, basically. I took like 1.5 scoops of pre-workout. I don't even do pre-workout that often. Maybe just my energy drinks, which is actually crazy. My new protocol with Sierra, I have a feeling she didn't tell me no coffee. So
Probably a good idea.
So I tried to be a matcha girly, but that shit did
Matcha's
not.
pretty good. What do you mean?
It's good when you go and get it. When I make it, it tastes like, I was like, this is good, but it's like,
You need a better recipe then.
I don't know. It just,
That's chef error.
it was just not hitting. I was like,
It wasn't Gordon
I
Ramsay.
threw half of it away because I was like, eh. Like my greens tasted better. But maybe it's because I had 2 green beverages early in the morning. I don't know, matcha girlies, drop your recipes. That does not feel normal.
Yeah, if you're trying to win over Kenzie, you got to be able to fucking make some matcha.
Yeah, to all of the 4 men watching this YouTube video. All right, this is the one that hurts. Just because it's a back off doesn't mean it's fucking easy. Just because you drop the weight doesn't mean it's easy. This is gonna feel like a top set. Three more.
Come on, up.
Give me a second, I'm gonna get up. We're gonna push it up, just give me a moment. And that's the pendulum, y'all. Woo!
Shake it off.
Shake it off, shake it off. Don't film that. Kenzie Vance is an asshole. Puts the 10s where the 5s go. Despite the fact nothing's in the right spot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Got him. Y'all gonna notice that I do like 4 movements, but the way I'm already dead after the first one. If you are actually going to failure and actually doing all that you can in your compounds, you don't need to do 8 fucking movements. It's not necessary. I literally feel like I have heartburn and I'm having a heart attack all at once. Pray for Kenzie. Yeah, we're gonna try. We'll see. My knee, as of late, the first leg day I did, my knee was tweaking. I'm like, what is this? I never have knee issues. Probably because I've just been an immobile bitch, yeah. I don't really know. It needs to be lower. I'm trying to go low, but figure out how I can go deep enough with knee flexion. That's another thing. Let's talk about that. So when you're talking about anything quads, you want knee flexion, not hip flexion. If I was doing this for glutes and hammies, you see how there's way more at my hip than there is at my knee. My knees aren't even fucking going over my ankles. Whereas when I'm here and they're close together and as low as I can get them without my heels coming up, there's a lot more knee flexion there. Right, let's put some weight on this bitch. Ugh. Right, y'all, we are going to do 2 sets of 10-ish, and then 1 until I just can't do it anymore. I'm not completely going to failure because it's a fucking leg press, but you'll see how I know when it's about to be failure, but I'm not about to wreck my shit. Once you've been training for a while, you just know when you're not going to hurt yourself and when you can help push it up, but that shit kind of takes time. So I know I'm not going to hurt myself, and if I do, it's my own fucking fault. So it is what it is. This shouldn't be that bad, though. When you do these, whenever you're leg press, if your back hurts, you still need to be bracing. Like, you see, I'm pushing over, my tummy's all out and shit. That's what it should look like. Hold whatever handles they are, and it helps. You saw me switch halfway through. I went up like this, so I can like really pull myself into the seat of the leg press, so that my lower back doesn't overcompensate for the legs. Major slay. We're adding more weight because that's just who I am as a person.
The ego came in, right?
The ego came in. It's not ego lifting if you can lift it. Boom!
Ooh,
Gotcha, Adrian.
Damn.
This is really like my last. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked at the quad day Kerrigan put together. I think it's because my quads, it's really not the goal, obviously, right now. Like, I still want to maintain my quads, and if they get bigger, I'm not going to be mad about it. But right now, when it comes to my physique, like in regarding to like, I'm gonna say it again. But right now when it comes to my physique, like regarding to competing, my quads overpowered the entire back side of me, so it automatically makes my hamstrings look small, and obviously my ass look small, so it's not gonna be a ton of shit, and this is my only quad day, honestly, so. This is where we take it home. The dramatics. They help you lift more, in case you're wondering. All right, now we'll let that kind sir come on here. Ow! That almost went somewhere I did not need it to. So.
I'll help out Kenzie, I guess. Help out the peasants.
What?
No, nothing. I said I'll help out the peasants.
The peasants. It's been a minute since I've been on a leg extension.
Are you gonna cry right now? You're like quad?
No, literally my quads. Honestly, it's like we've been reunited. Ceremonious, is that a word? My hamstrings still hurt from Monday. It is Thursday. We're gonna do, so it's gonna be a drop set. No, it's not a drop set because it's the same weight the entire time. 15, 12, 10 failure. I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm gonna see when I do my first set how that feels. I'm gonna up the weight or not, but that's what's happening. And by failure on this, the amount of fucking times I've had either my clients, I may be talking to you if you're watching this, or just people send me videos and they're like, oh, like to failure. If you are doing this on a leg extension and it hurts, oh, you made it there, that's not failure because you got it up. It's failure once you can't get past that point, okay? I don't want to hear it. I want failure when you can fully extend. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, I will do the set now and stop talking shit to you. And on sets like this, when you're doing like a 15, 12, 10 fail, you don't want your rest periods to be like 2 minutes like it's gonna be on a pendulum on your compound movements. Do like 15, 20 seconds, you're back to the next set. Why did that feel like my failure set? I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't fail. You just practice what you preach.
That was 12.
No,
I have 2 more sets, motherfucker.
I'm fucking with you.
10 of these now. That hurt. The whole seat's fucking wet.
Sweaty ass, musty ass.
Sweaty ass.
Shorty a munch.
The attack on Kenzie. Save Kenzie 2023. Save Kenzie from this abuse. We're going to failure, y'all. We'll show y'all what this looks like. The whole seat is sweaty. I'm like being thrusted off this bitch. Drop your weight, keep going. Good night and goodbye. We're gonna pull a Peyton on these bitches and train calves, apparently. I'm gonna start with 25, see how that is. We're gonna do another drop set. So 15, 12, not even a drop set, whatever. The 15, 12, 10 shit, more like a pyramid. Oh, and I know you bitches gonna ask. The reason I'm not wearing shoes, because you want your feet to be flat and I just don't want to wear any. And they don't yell at me in this gym for not wearing shoes. So that is my answer for that. This hurts. Like holding on to the leg extension so hard like that. Oh my God, you can see if you look in the light a little bit.
Oh my God,
no vascular.
Vascular, bro.
Oh my God, she's on trend, she's on trend.
Oh my God.
I call myself the PED monster the other day. You see it a little bit? Ooh.
Yeah.
The only vein you'll see. Or I just go here. Okay. The cracking.
Fucking old fuck.
Okay, so that's how you get that down. This hurts my shoulders.
Oh.
We're at the point of the workout where I just complain.
Right, just be blessed you can work out now.
What?
Be blessed you can work out now.
Period. You're right, you're right. No, that was the dude that like freaked out. This arms goblin was goblining before you got here.
For real?
I don't know if his headphones
Is that
didn't
feature?
work. It is. The
Come say
man
hi to the
himself.
camera. The man, the myth, the legend.
Say hi to the vlog.
Yes, sir. Got the
Yeah, I
camera.
gotta talk shit.
TikTok, Instagram, Lemonade 8.
This is the man. This is the man of the hour.
YouTube. My Mid-American homie. He's like, yeah, I competed once. He's like, yeah, I was also there.
Summer shredding, I
Oh, ooh, hell yeah. All right, second set, 12 reps. I don't like how that goes down. This hurting. Ankle like fucking hurts when I do this. I have to do my ankle cards.
What are those?
What are those? My big ass man feet. Adrian's getting all the angles of my cellulite thighs right now.
Bro, come on, like.
You're
I'm
like,
just
you're like the
filming.
calves. No, I'm just filming. No, he's getting all the angles. He's like, yep.
It's like, bro, like, what do you want me to do? I can't Photoshop
Fix
it out.
it. I don't know.
I can't fix it live.
Figure it out, Adrian. You're the one with the camera.
It's okay.
I need to fix it.
When you're on prep, that's how you get rid of it. When you start cutting.
When I start cutting in maybe 2027. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut in fall. Probably not. But I think I'll still be on Sierra's gut protocol, so probably not at that point. Last set. Last set, best set.
Why you always gotta look so mad?
I'm always mad, okay? I'm a mad Aries rising today. Me blaming me being
You
mad.
start like mean mugging the fucking camera.
Yeah.
Kenzie pose.
Just right angle.
It was better.
Oh, not my quad.
My leg! My leg! Were you trying to hit the stinky leg and shit?
I don't know. This should be hurting. All right, y'all, that was the quad day. First day that I was doing it, but y'all got to see me attempting quads for the first time in fucking months. Not even just like before boobs, but yeah, so I don't know. Subscribe if you don't hate me, like this video. Don't talk about it on Reddit. Bye. Everyone, this is Michaela. We just met her today. She's a girly. I don't know what else I'm gonna say, but I want her to be in the vlog. Mwah, say hi to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Mwah.
Love you.
Beautiful.
Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this?
I walk like I talk like I act like I look like I think like my shit don't stink. I fuck like I suck like I ride like I taste like I look like my shit don't stink. I walk like I